What's that dirt? This is like a fun fact. Um, People in the South like don't have comforters; they have like quilts, and everyone would think I was lying if I told them this, like mind blown type of shit. But not only did I live in Indiana growing up, but my parents, which I can't believe God even allows that. When you want to talk about blasphemy, making me call them fucking mom and dad, that's fucking the most blasphemous fucking thing I've ever fucking heard in my whole entire fucking life. But she would keep it at literally like 40 degrees. And like I would wake up and I could barely function. I would get into a ball and just like hold myself in a ball. That's fucking torture. That pisses me off. And so, anyways, fast forward 25 years, and I bought this comforter. And I just told you that I'm in the South, and people in the South, they don't have comforters, they have fucking quilts. So I actually had a quilt, and this lady told me this story about how she has this fake boyfriend that paints. Like, are you telling me that I have a boyfriend that paints? I don't even know what you're telling me. I bought this fucking quilt, and then it got shit all over it because it was a massacre. And then the next thing I bought was this comforter. That's like a down alternative comforter. And when I tell you that I haven't slept since I fucking got it, I mean, this is enough to literally kill a baby, like just from heat alone. So I'm gonna return it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm gonna sleep with blankets or something. Cause like I almost don't even ever want to buy a quilt again. To say the truth. Fucking piece of shit. And when I go return it, the lady's gonna be like, "Oh, did you use it?" And it's like, be glad that I didn't die in it, bitch. You'd be going through a lawsuit. And then like these people were these people were online, and like I think they were on drugs or something, and I looked at them online, and like literally like I feel like they're strung out. And so my workday ended early, and so I was like so tired in the morning, like I could barely function, and it felt like I cannot understand it because I didn't wake up one time. I got 8 hours of sleep, and I know what I feel like when I don't sleep. It felt exactly like that. I cannot understand what the fuck happened last night. I know I don't sleepwalk. The only thing a sleep doctor would say, "Well, did you sleepwalk?" I've never known myself to sleepwalk. One time I got up and ate a protein bar. I thought that was kind of weird because my fucking parents fucking do witchcraft and shit like that. But besides that, I don't know why. So I'm like, maybe if I get on here and I look at myself and hear myself talk, I'll feel differently. It's just like you have to be careful what you connect with. Really. You like really do. And I think you could say, well, you know, well, how do doctors and people in the ER and people dealing with drug addicts, how do they cope and stuff like that? And I think it's called like a professional field. Like you know what you're dealing with. Like that like people think that psychiatrists and stuff have a lot to deal with. It's like the public has a lot to deal with. People that aren't aware 100% and in a position of authority over the situation and the person involved, those are the people who have it easy. The people that are unaware of the situation they're in or the people they're connecting with, that's the fucking that's how do they cope. And I'll tell you one thing, if I don't know nothing else, you're looking at the number most likely the one of the best copers in the whole entire fucking world. And I'm telling you, after today, I'm having a hard time fucking coping for real. Coping's never been a hard thing for me because I can just stare at a fucking wall. Honestly. It's just that all the fucking bullies and fucking shit like that, when I was like in my mid 20s, they're like, this is gonna devastate her. It fucking didn't devastate me at all. I didn't barely fucking blink. In fact, I don't think I fucking blunk at all. It's just that they wanted me to feel some type of way about everything that I said. I don't give a fuck. If I can stare at a wall, I can do a lot more than that. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no better than being able to stare at a fucking wall for however long. And I know one of the biggest motherfucking perpetrators of that was my blasphemous father. And no, it's not a feather either. He's a fucking dickhead. I know he was the number one person that wanted me to be devastated and say, nigga, I'll stare at your fucking wall for fucking however long I gotta fucking stare at it. But nobody wants to see something tragedy happen to somebody and then just stare at a wall and don't even blink. Nobody wants to see that, so I'll show you something. I'll fucking show you something and I'll fucking suck your dick too. But that's the fucking truth. I just know that I'm really good at coping with shit. So anyways, not to say nothing's ever happened to me. Like, I was bulimic for a long time and I couldn't stop. Because like I had so many lies in my head about food. So like I'm not saying that I'm like perfect. Like I was literally bulimic for like a really long time. I felt like I had no control over it. I would be like eating so much food and barfing it up nonstop. It was so weird, and it's like, but I know that a lot of it had to do with the person I was interacting with, and me being unaware. One of the scariest things in the world is being unaware of the situation or the person you're with. That shit's like this. There ain't no other. Like people be like, no, being around drug dealers is motherfucking. It's like, how the fuck aren't you aware of that fucking situation? You know what I mean? Being around drug dealers and gangs and shit's difficult, and that shit's hard to cope with. And no, it's motherfucking not being aware of the situation or the people you're around, and what kind of fucking witchcraft they're fucking doing to you. And so I after hanging out with this fucking witch, I was bulimic, and I had no control over it for like over a year. But I coped with it. I just like didn't know what to do because I couldn't stop eating and vomiting. I had so many fucking lies in my fucking head, and I think one of the main reasons that happened to me was because she like most of these people don't want you to get better. So like they'll if you're around them, they'll put a curse on you almost because they don't want anybody getting better or being okay and just normal and happy. They don't want you to stare at a wall. They want you to blink and shit like that. And that's the problem with shit is because I don't fucking blink. But so like my one downfall really was just basically just having when you have so many lies in your head, like that has affected me before. When I have a lot of lies in my head, that affects me sometimes because like really the lies came from really this. I think the strongest person, the two times in my life that makes me not perfect is that I had so many lies in my fucking head. And I think too, you gotta understand the source. So what's the source? Is it a 5-year-old kid that's mad at you for not making him cookies? No, that's not the source. You know what I mean? Like, who's the fucking, where's the source of the lies coming from? What's the, they want me to suffer. Have you read the fucking Bible? Have you read the fucking Bible? Where it talks about all the fucking shit that Satan does to his, whatever the Bible calls it. Have you read how explicit and shit hell is, and how real Satan is, and the real bad shit Satan does to Satan's whatever? So that's the source. That's what I'm going up against. So there's been 2 times in my life where I had so many fucking lies in my fucking head, and the person wanted me to suffer so fucking bad, and wanted me to not stare at a wall, wanted me to blink. And I was around the person constantly. So it's almost like, yeah, like it was almost like I was being forced to. So like, I'm not perfect, but I'm really good at coping with shit and not blinking and staring at walls. So like, so anyways, I said I was never gonna paint an article of clothing again because it makes it stiff, and I fucking painted an article of clothing. When you want to hear a real funny story, one of the sources or whatever has a dog, and I think a bunch of witchcraft was going on, and I was like poisoned or something like that. So the source is always watching and is like, if you fucking shit on that fucking ground, you could kill my dog. And it's like, well, first of all, it's not a dog, it's one of your things. So what did I do? I fucking took a fucking donkey fucking shit all over that motherfucking yard. And guess what that fucking source did? It gave me a fucking like it fucking did black magic and put something on my butt. Like, I'm not even fucking lying to you either. It really did that shit. All because I said I would kill its dog and I tried to. I said, you motherfucker don't know how, you don't really know what you're messing up. You don't know what you're up against, really, when I care. Like, I'll fucking shit all over your fucking everything right now. I'll fucking shit in your fucking soil bag, motherfucker. That fucking shit happened too, and I fucking know it because the source messaged me about it. That dumbass fucking actually fucking told me that he fucking did black magic to me because I shit on his fucking yard for his dog to eat my fucking poisonous poop. So that motherfucker done put something on my butt. And it's like not fucking funny at all, but it's true. And it's like the sources actually tell me that shit. They're like, if you come around us, like, we can have power over your, like, basically everything. So like that just goes to like reiterate my whole entire point. Like, being aware of the situation and people involved is super important. And also that, like, when I tell you witchcraft can be done and shit, they actually tell you that, like, if you're willingly, at least as far as I know, it has to be willingly, but if you're willingly around us, like, we have fucking power over you. I didn't know that fucking shit until recently. So like when I'm confused about, like, there was 2 times in my life where I had so many fucking lies in my head, and like the source that was doing it was so powerful, like it wanted me to suffer so bad, and like shit like that. It's like, yeah, because they have power over you. It's real witchcraft. It's fucking real fucking witchcraft. Like, you think the Bible was just written for a joke? Like, this shit's fucking real. Like, this is like almost kind of like the Bible, like in a sense, like it's actually real. Like, hi. See you in Florida. I'm not in Florida. I said I'm in the South. I didn't say I was in Florida. I ain't in Florida. But like another thing is like I had cut my fucking finger wide the fuck open. And like at first I didn't know what to do with it or whatever because when you grow up with sources, then when it's time to do shit on your own, like you don't trust anything that they ever did for you. So like I cut my fucking finger open. I just fucking left it cut open. Like it stopped bleeding and then it was like fuck it. I just left it fucking cut open. So I was like, I don't trust anything that's ever been done to me from these people. Then I was like, you know what? I had a huge ass blister on my foot a few years ago and I did the same fucking thing. But I said I'd start with a scientific method and say, okay, let's start off with what you wish were true. That everything that they fucking did for you was wrong and evil. And it's like, well, they used to put a band-aid on my fucking shit. So I got this fucking blister. I said I ain't gonna put no fucking band-aid on it. Well, so what the fuck? I didn't put no ointment, didn't put no fucking band-aid on it. Just stuck my foot out of the fucking comforter all fucking night. What the fuck you think happened? That shit was like motherfucking. When you see them motherfuckers get fucking frostbite all over their fucking hand, that's how exactly what the fuck it was like. I said, fuck. I gotta go fucking put the motherfucking shit on my fucking foot and cover it and shit like that. But that was 3 years ago, so I kind of forgot about it. I had the fucking gash on my finger and it freaked me out after a day. I said, fuck, this shit ain't gonna this shit ain't gonna close. It's just gonna be no blood but open up like that. So I fucking had to go buy a fucking band-aid and shit like that. Fucking Neosporin. I even fucking wrapped my fucking hands in fucking gloves and taped the fucking shit when I showered. Cause it says you shouldn't get band-aids and shit wet. So I fucking did that for a week. I bought Neosporin and shit like that. Had scar ointment in it. And so just the other day or whatever, I'd been doing that for a week. And so it looked like there was like a scab that was like a slit because I had slit it open. And so I was doing something and it like half of the skin like tore off. And I was like, fuck, it was like a blister or something. It was the weirdest thing. And what ended up happening was uh it was healing underneath. I don't know if it was because of the Neosporin, but like the whole thing came off and like literally it sealed back up like it was never open to begin with. And like I don't really know what I was expecting, but like I kind of think I still need a band-aid on it because it's like all new skin now. And there's like a little indent, and you know, with like new skin, it's like red. So I still think I probably need a band-aid and stuff on it. But it's like, oh, it's like, can you imagine burning in hell because one of the things they did for you was put a band-aid on your blister? It's like, well, guess what else? I was about 5 years old and got rocks all in my fucking knees. What do you think they fucking did? They fucking didn't do shit. It's like I still have fucking. If you see the fucking scars on my fucking knees, you'd be like, "What the fuck? You got pebbles in your fucking knees still?" Like, yeah. It's just like there's really no reason why I should have that big of a scar when I'm 5 years old. Like, why do I have that big of a gashes all over my fucking knees? It's like fucking retarded. To tell you the truth. And then I just like thought about it too. Like, I guess I could buy a camera if I hate the pixel quality on this shit, whatever you call it. I could just buy a fucking camera. But I just feel like talking on this shit. Why are you single? What do you mean? Why am I single? Why am I single? I think I'm dating Chris Brown. On his Instagram, he put this thing that said like unavailable. And I'm like, damn, he's talking about me. He's talking like him and I are unavailable. But I feel like a lot of people are single. Like more than you would think. I think people are single. And what does being taken even mean? You know what I'm saying? Because like I know that's a movie, but besides that, does that just mean that you go home and flirt with somebody and share a meal together? I ain't do that with nobody. Why do you think I'm single and why do you think that I'm single? Because I can switch up how I talk. Like this is just how I developed how to talk about certain subjects. I don't know why I started talking like that. It's just when I talk about certain things, I talk in a different way. Like I say it like a stupid retard or something. I don't know. Because there's no man in any of your videos. Oh, really? That's a very good like observation. That's a really great way to change the subject. Bravo. Because there's no man in any of your videos. You're like, you must be really smart. But why do you want to know that question? Why are you single? Why do you want to know that? Is there a reason why I'm single? Like, are you asking did I just get over a breakup or something? Do you honestly want to have a discussion about that, or are you just like trying to change the subject? Because I got fucking shit to do. I got fish in the crock pot. I got rice in the fucking rice cooker. I got broccoli that needs to be fucking cooked. I'm trying to change the subject. Good for you. Way to grow some fucking balls. Okay, do you want to hear another thing I was thinking about that's like really weird? Like I don't even know. You seem like you have a lot of like common sense or something, but do you want to like hear what I was thinking about or like what I was wondering about? Pretty smile. That's fucking gross. Okay, so I'm not a guy or whatever, and like I always wanted to know like what's it like because a woman's everything is kind of just like really not there. Like you barely know that she even has genitals, kind of type of shit. Like basically, I think that's kind of how it is. Like you don't even really know that a woman has genitals because it's just that's just how it is. Um, it's basically like an outlet plug or something like that. You know what I mean? But with guys, I started thinking about this like at the gym and shit. It's like I was thinking about some of these dudes at the gym, and it's like these motherfuckers got fucking like I'm guessing they have a lot of pubic hair, right? Like, and a lot of pubic hair is normally like black or like brown or something, but it's like a lot, isn't it? Like, guys have a lot of pubic hair, don't they? And so then they have balls, and then they have a dick, and it's all like right on their sitting on their lap and stuff like that. And I'm wondering, like, when they do exercises and stuff, and this goes to any aspect of wherever they are, but I'm just wondering, like in the gym and shit, like, are they aware of like all that stuff that's just like sitting on their lap? Do you know that? Like, do you think they think about it? Because like every other guy in there has got the same thing going on. Like all this stuff's in their lap. Not if, not if they shave. Yeah, but they still have like balls in the like this big of a thing at least, right? Because, like, honestly, like, I almost feel like saying that I've only ever seen, like, a baby's penis when it's, like, this big. I don't even know where I would have seen that at either, to tell you the truth, but, like, I ain't never seen, like, just normal penises and shit like that. No, but I'm just wondering, like, well, I've never asked a guy about it like that before. So it's like when these people, like, are they, like, aware that they have this stuff in their lap and stuff like that? And then do they ever think other guys have it too? Like, are they aware or do they share some, like, type of, like, common thing? Like, they all know that they all have pubic hair and balls and a penis and stuff? I just don't even get it. 'Cause it's like you don't really understand it until you're in a girl situation, like, I'm assuming so? Okay, so, like if I were to just like literally take two lemons and like a bratwurst, because isn't that kind of like a penis when you're just doing out in normal life? Wouldn't it kind of be just like two lemons and like half of a bratwurst that you're just like that's like in your lap all the time? And does it like do stuff to you? Like, do you feel like it talks to you and stuff, or what is it? Or do you forget that you have it? But like, don't you kind of feel like you have to carry it around? 'Cause, like, I feel like if I had, like, two lemons and like, and maybe it's because of like the state of affairs right now, like two lemons and half of a bratwurst, like in my lap, like I'd be like looking at the motherfuckers like, you know what I mean? Like, and I think that's because everyone is so obsessed with me, but like, I just am like, kind of, this is like not really the right time in life to talk about this, but whenever is it the right time? Because people are so fucked up in the fucking head that they probably think everyone's penis is the source's penis. You know what I mean? Like, I'm guessing that that's true. Like, like right now, if I had that, I'd be like, no, this is the source. This is the source wants my penis. So it's not even mine. So before I get up, I have to, acknowledge the source. Like, hey, this is your two lemons and half of a bratwurst getting up, bitch. Do something about it because it's attached to my fucking body. And I'd probably motherfucking start fucking shaking it and shit too, to tell you the fucking truth. Like, I'd get up from my fucking workbench and start doing this. Like, I just fucking would, like, in a motherfucker's face. Like, this is my two lemons and half of a bratwurst. Do you think that guys ever wish that they didn't have that? I mean, like, when say you're in the gym, right? I mean, how often do you think that they have that with them? So I just think it's weird because it's like you don't even know that you have a head on you. It's not like I ever think like, "Oh, I have this head on me." Like, you know what I mean? But like as far as like their balls and their penis, like they like know that that's just like something that's in their lap, and it's not like a head or anything. Like it's not like it's like, don't you think your penis kind of like talks to you and stuff like that? Like it's like this separate entity. Do you kind of see what I'm trying to understand? Like, you haven't said anything, and you said you wanted me to ask you. Man, bear, pig is real. Man, bear, pig is real. What does that mean? Hurry up and answer because I have to watch my movie. What the fuck does man, bear, pig is real? Is that like a saying or something? That still makes no sense to me. Man, bear, and pig. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I've literally been talking for 30 minutes straight. 34 minutes straight. What the fuck does man, bear, pig mean? Motherfucker don't want to answer. Man, bear pig is real. Hmm. Well, I guess he doesn't want to. Whatever.